welcome back. So recently in my Beebeecraft haul, I received these blank metal plates. Super cool. And these are actually, let's see how big. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. And I wanted to show you today what I'm doing with them. So I did a few. Some are better than others because it's been a while. Been quite a few years. But I made some things that I can add to charms for journals or tassels. And I just kind of wanted to show you how to do it. I'm pretty sure that Beebeecrafts has a stamping, not stamping like with stamps, but with metal stamp punches like this. They have a kit on their website, and I will link it down below if you are interested. Okay, so these are a few of the ones I made. Stamped out, let me make sure I'm in frame. Stamped out the word boo and love. This one has the number 13. There's another love. This one, I have a little flower punch, so I use that. Like I said, some are better than others. Like this 13, I got a little carried away. And then this one, I have a thing that kind of round the shape, so I was playing with that. Today I'm just going to show this flat. All right, and it's kind of loud, so I'll mute the part where I'm actually stamping so that it doesn't hurt your ears. And it's probably going to shake my camera because my stand is on my desk, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. All right, so this is there a name on my box? A stamping block. It was really expensive. I've had those for years. And this is what you're going to actually stamp the metal on. And then I have some letters and numbers. These are old and greasy. And then this is a special stamping hammer. You can see it gets all marked up from the stamps. I have another one that I use like to round, like this one, and that one is special and you don't want it to get marked up, but this one's meant to actually stamp on the metal and get a little marked. So let's see, what do we want to spell out? How about hope? H-O-P-E. Okay. And these, some of them, they have the letters on this end, but these do not. So, it's interesting, this is, where's my uppercase? There it is. I'm gonna do uppercase. And it's been a while, so I'm out of practice, and I'm not great at lining these up, but I'm gonna try my best. So this just has, I don't know if you can see, but the letter H. You put your blank on the box, or on the stamping block, and kind of, hopefully I have enough room for hope. I had enough room for love, so we'll see. And then you put the punch, and then you smack. So this is the part that's gonna be loud and joggle everything. So I gave it 3 good whacks, and I didn't really lean. I should have put a little more oomph on the bottom side of my H. But let's go on and try the O. Even if it's not perfect, I think it still looks kind of fun. But that's a personal thing. Do it again. Ooh, the O looks good. And then the P. Can try and see where to put it. My dogs are in here with me and they're freaking out. Oh, there we go. And then E. So yeah, like that. Pretty cool. All right, so then if you had these supplies, you could put names, colors, really whatever you want. And then they have special stamps that have things like flowers and feet and all sorts of stuff. So, all right, I'm going to put these away. I'll be right back, and then I'll show you how I would make this into a dangle. Be right back. All right, welcome back. So now I have out some beads and some jump rings and some head pins. Unfortunately, I have copper head pins that aren't brass, but it'll be okay. And what I've done so far is I just wrapped some beads on some wire and then added some jump rings. So then now I could add this to a tag, I could add this to a paper clip, and I will link the paper clip tutorial above and in the description. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of these up and then I can use it in an October journal. So I just wanted to show you one with the one that I stamped out with Hope. And this is some sort of stone. I've had this forever. And I can't remember the name of it, but it's a really pretty purple. And then these are, I think, just acrylic ones that I got from Joann's. But that purple one is a real stone, but I wish I could remember what it's called. All right, and then I'm gonna take my round nose pliers and I bend and then I pull back. And I have a better tutorial of this with the paper clip. So if you're curious how I do this, definitely check that one out. And then I'm gonna just kind of hold this. And then let's try that again. Oh my gosh, it's slipping. I wrap, this wire is a little thicker than the wire that I used with the paper clips. So it's a little more difficult to manipulate. And I just kind of smush. And then I kind of like to flatten that out a little bit. And then I trim off that excess. If I can get my pliers in there, trim, and let me smush. There we go. And then I'm gonna get a jump ring. And I'm gonna open this. Slide that on, and then I'm gonna slide this onto here. And then close it back up. And I have a cute little dangle. I can dangle that way, or I could do what I did with this one and put a second jump ring so that you could hang it from that. So yeah. And then one other thing I wanted to show you to help the letters kind of stand out, and that's where this black is from because I was testing it out, is you can use distress crayons over the word. And I'm picking black, but you could pick any. Here, let's do black for this one, and I'll pick purple or something for this. But you just take this and you rub it over the stamped area, and you kind of want to get it in the groove. And then you can take a baby wipe or a damp paper towel, and then you're just rubbing away the top. And then the distress crayon stays in the groove, and then it kind of helps pop the letters. So if you see the difference between the 31 and the boo, and like right here I could go in and add some more because I didn't quite get it. Let's do it to this one. You can kind of smush it with your finger. Kind of get it in there. This probably would be easier to do without having the dangle on, so this probably you would want to do first. And oops, there we go. That looks cool. So let's do a different color for the word hope. And how about this one? All right, I'm gonna smush, smushy smush. Kind of rub it in, and then rub it off. It's a little more subtle, but yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think the black definitely stands out more. All right, well, thanks for hanging out while I show you how to use these blanks and to do some stamping and to use them as dangles. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.